What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening? Or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow, protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
The Roaring Game. We all love it, but sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. Don't get stuck in your curling club this year. Learn the game inside and out. Play for your favorite country and take the curling world by storm. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
All right, we're live here at the 2023 Alberta Curling Series Major, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Thank you so much for the sponsorship for this event this year. Hub International Insurance right here in Edmonton. Reach out to Dave Moens and all the team there. Fantastic sponsors of the event. My name is Matt Yo. Associated with the Alberta Curling Series, Tim's Ice Manufacturing and the Beaumont Curling Club. Huge shout out to the Beaumont Curling Club for helping us run these events here this year. Our new home for the Alberta Curling Series. Paul Hyde and the president of Beaumont, and as well as all the board of directors, have been absolutely fantastic. Also the city of Beaumont and all the team members there that helped us get the ice in early this season here at the city of Beaumont. Had a few little issues, but they're rectified, most of them now, and looks like we have a fairly good surface for the players. A couple comments that it's been really good, and a couple comments where we have a couple interesting spots there on sheet number 2, but it looks like we've tried to work them out here this morning and yesterday, and I think we have a pretty good handle on it. So we're down to 8 teams in the C's. This is the semifinals of there's 2 C qualifiers. So this is the semifinals of the C. The winners of this play at 2 o'clock. Winners of those games qualify and then play at 7 p.m. down here at the Beaumont Curling Club. This is it's been a battle for Team Dijon here. Been a battle for all 8 of these teams that are remaining down in the C. Oh, sorry, this is Team Purcell, but I was looking at the wrong sheet here. It's been a battle for all of these teams down here in the C event. Once you get down to the C, it's do or die, last elimination. This is a triple knockout. So once you get down on the C, it's you lose and you go home. So these teams are battling it out to qualify. Qualifying makes that about $1,500, I believe. I'm just looking it up. I probably should know this as one of the organizers, but let me just take a look. $2,000. $2,000 just to qualify. So we already have a few teams qualified for the championship draw here tonight. So Team Casper has qualified from the U.S. They will be playing the qualifier number 6 Sunday at 7 p.m. So tonight at 7. Team Brunner from Switzerland. They have qualified. They'll be playing one of these teams that will qualify number 5. And then we have Team Cap from Germany, who has qualified out of the A division. So that actually gets them a bye straight to Monday morning semifinal. And they'll be playing the winner of Team Casper and qualifier number 6. And then we have Team Slachinski, which is right here in Alberta. And they've qualified through the A as well. Real on a hot streak here this year so far. Already won one event, going for number 2. And they've qualified, so they'll be playing Monday morning at 10 p.m. as well. So Team Purcell versus Team Gosgens. They're from the Netherlands. I actually met these gentlemen at the 2017 Worlds in Edmonton, where I was the head of Rocks and Ice for that event. We had a really good time, and had a couple interesting moments of the patch where they've never really seen anything like that before. So they really enjoyed themselves, and they've stuck with it. They actually have, I believe they have 2 members of their team that was on the junior program / the lower team in the Netherlands participating in this event. So they've decided to help out the lower teams and bring up a couple members and bring them along for the ride here this year, which is absolutely awesome for these developing countries in the curling world, like the Netherlands. So they're playing really well. They got caught a little bit on sheet 2 here. I believe they were playing, I want to say it was Morizui, but I can't remember. There was a couple, like I said, a couple tricky spots on sheet 2. Don't like to say that as obviously on the ice maker here, but it's beginning of the year, and like we said, we wanted the ice in about 10 days prior to the event, so we could get some scraping and pebbling and get some use on the ice. But we did have a few issues down here at the Beaumont Curling Club in the city of Beaumont, but we were able to get the ice in for a couple days prior to the event for teams to throw some rocks and practice on. But now that we got some great athletes out there and really testing the ice to its limits, they obviously give really constructive, great feedback to us. Our ice makers here for the weekend is Justin Runsman and Logan Yo. And they gave us some great feedback of, certain little areas that might need a little more work, or, this area is really, really good. The speed's great. We need to work as a team, as ice makers and curlers, to really try to help to make the best surface possible. And these athletes have definitely been like that this weekend. And the ice has been, all said and done, it's been really good. The participants have been happy with it. So we'll hope we'll keep it in that condition here until Monday at 2 o'clock is our final. And huge shout out to Justin Runsman and Logan Yo for all of their hard work. Kyle Winters, all of their hard work getting the ice in. A few challenges this beginning of the year, but long nights and our ice makers work tirelessly to try to get the best surface possible. So huge shout out to them. All right, so Team Netherlands here is facing a couple yellow ones in the house, trying to make a double and stick it around. They do have the hammers, so they would like this rock to stick around. So then, if there's ever a hit and roll out on this rock, then the blank is back in play. They're trying to get it to curl over here. Looks like it's starting to warp in there, and they've jammed it. Trying to roll that one back in. Is it going to spin in? James Gordon, get that overhead. Oh my God, you had it in there before I even said anything. James Gordon, absolutely fantastic down there at the curling stadium doing the production of the games. Has this split screen up with Hub International Insurance, who's their title sponsor for the weekend, as well as look at that split screen with the overhead. Fantastic job. Thanks. Big shout out to James Gordon. The curling stadium crew with production of these games have absolutely been fantastic. So we do have YouTube up and Facebook and all that type of stuff. So if you want to chime in and have any chats or want me to do any shout outs to anybody, please reach out and we can definitely do that. So they're trying to rip one ear behind their center guard. This looks like it's starting to really warp in there. They might have lost it. I think they did, yeah. Really started to warp in there. Now that we are down to 4 sheets, and then we only have 2 sheets playing at 2 o'clock, and then actually 2 sheets playing again at 7 o'clock, we've actually increased the temperature of the ice surface. So you're going to see probably a little bit faster, and you're probably going to see it a little bit, sorry, just looking up here, the YouTube people here, probably going to see just a touch faster and maybe a touch more curl. The only drawback that I'm going to be watching very closely for this game here is that we don't want to lose the pebbles. So with warming the ice surface up a little bit, the reason why we can do that is that there's less body heat out there with the curlers. So instead of having a full 6 sheets, 48 players, we have 4 sheets, which is 32 players. So we have less body heat, less air movement, less sweeping out there. That's the reason why we can bump up the temperature a little bit. So we've only increased it at 1 degree, which makes it about 1.5 degrees, almost 2 degrees warmer on the actual surface temperature. And the reason why we can actually dial this in as best as we possibly can is because we have Ice Advice as a sponsor, who gives us great sensors in the ice, and we can monitor this the ice temperatures in real time, and we can tell when the plant turns on, we can tell when it turns off. We have all this data that we can have right at our fingertips. So huge shout out to another sponsor, Ice Advice, and they've been fantastic for us over the years here. So all right, change of events obviously here. Couple rocks obviously not in the right positions for each team. It's going to give Team Netherlands to dry around this guard and possibly set up a skipper's deuce. We call skipper's deuces that if there's 2 rocks to come, and if you get a deuce and both of the rocks is your skippers, that means it's a skipper's deuce. So they actually have a real good chance possibly to get 3 here. So if they bury one here around this yellow guard, Team Purcell has to make a straight run back, and definitely try to get rid of 1, but they might be trying to get rid of 2 here with that straight run back. So all right, here goes. They're probably looking, the guys are saying off their practice is about 14-8, 14-7. So if we can keep it there all game, that'd be fantastic. Again, it probably a foot or 2 faster this morning than it would have been last night. We had to keep it a little bit colder last night as we had big hockey games next door, as well as all 6 sheets going on. So good shot there, top 8. Half buried, so Purcell's got to be real careful here if he doesn't kick his own guard on the hit. So yeah, they're probably gonna be fairly safe here and just take the 1 out. They're gonna make the run back. Okay. Advantage of this is that if you hit it on the broom side and you hit it real hard into the one in the house there, your rock will be rolling and should be buried behind your shooter. So if they hit this super thin, they might be able to make the run double. So big shot here in the first end. Definitely want to make contact with one of the Reds in the house, not to give up a 3 ball right in the beginning of the game here. Yikes. So same exact throw here for 3 to go up 3-0. I imagine he'll be fairly close as he just threw it the first time here. Again, huge shout out to our sponsor for the weekend, Hub International Insurance. real important to really take your time, set yourself here. This is a big, it's also the first end, but it's a big turning point. Anytime you get a chance for three, doesn't matter what end you're in an 8-end game. It's really important. So you want to really set yourself up here, take an extra few seconds, let your sweepers know exactly what you want to throw. Sweepers do know that they have a little bit of backing if they play this to the rock that they just threw the top 8. So they'll be real close here. They're watching it. Needs to curl to get to the backing, but I think they're going to be just fine. Working on it hard. And into the back 12. Good shot there. Up 3-0. Team Gosgens over Purcell.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Asham Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Asham Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at asham.com.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
And we're back here at 2023 Alberta Curling Series Major, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Big 3-ender in the first end here by Team Gordonson from Holland. Real good shot there coming down to get your 3. The only thing I would say is that, you just threw one down there, and you threw top 8, so you weren't going to be light on your free draw for 3. You might want to just tighten up the ice just a little bit, so then if you do, he did throw back 12-foot weight. So if you do throw that, at least you have a rock that you're going to be coming into. But at the end of the day, you just threw it. That's what I would be thinking on a Tuesday night men's league or a Wednesday night men's league at the Avonare Curling Club. But these guys obviously they're a lot higher caliber than us watching as well as commentating on it. So. Great start to the end for a team from Holland. And top 4-foot and then a little tap action. So Team Purcell is going to throw back-to-back corner guards. Beautiful, another corner guard set up there. So now we're probably going to see a tight guard by Team Netherlands because they can't peel anything off there. So. Again, coming down the ice, the teams are probably going to see just a touch bit more curl today. They probably got a little caught there a little bit. We did, we're in Sunday, so we only have 4 sheets going. This is the semifinals of the C qualifiers. The winners of this game goes to the C qualifying game. The winner of that game gets to go to the qualification round, which is also the money round, tonight at 7 p.m. down here at the Beaumont Curling Club. We did increase the temperature of the ice surface a little bit this morning, just because we know there's going to be less people out on the ice, less, it's amazing how much body heat these guys generate while they're sweeping and they're out there, and that changes the temperature quite a bit actually. So we know that there's less players out there, as well as the next draw there'll only be 2 sheets out there. So it's easier to bring the ice temperature down quickly than make it rise quickly. So we want to make it rise a little bit, get the curlers a little bit more curl, as well as when you have less body heat out there, less action on the ice surface. The big problem is if you leave it the same temperature as you had previously, you'll actually lose a little bit of speed and lose a little bit of curls. So, these guys at this level like the curl, like the speed. So we want to raise things up a little bit once you get into less sheets and back into the qualification rounds, and try to make the best surface possible that we can for them down here at the Beaumont Curling Club. So if you're around, if you're listening, if you're around Beaumont here this evening, we'll have the quarterfinals matches for the championship round at 7 p.m. And then we'll have the semifinals 10 o'clock Monday morning, and then the final will go on at 2 o'clock Monday afternoon. So please tune in. Go on the Facebook page, to the YouTube page. Like, share, follow albertacurlingseries.ca, abcurlseries.ca, and we'll be out here streaming these games and trying to bring some live curling action to you. If you're down here in Beaumont, come down to the rink, buy me a beer, have yourself a drink, and watch some great curling here in the Beaumont Curling Club. Hey Melanie, nice shout out. All right, so we're going to try to see probably a hack weight or a board weight hit and roll behind the red rock. Big shout out goes out to Sarah Brown. She just stopped at one of our fantastic restaurants and bakeries here in Beaumont, Chartier, and brought me a cinnamon bun that's about the size of my head. So I just did say no, I didn't want any breakfast, trying to watch my my waistline, but this thing looks too good to be true. So all right, looks like the Netherlands I don't think have played on this sheet yet as well. This is kind of our show sheet, 3 and 4. So we do have a touch bit more curl this morning, as well as a little bit more curl on these sheets. Just a touch when we're talking about an inch or 2, but when you're at this level, that matters a lot. So hopefully they pick up on it and start to realize there. Oh, hello to Bo and Mason watching online there. Hey buddies. Sorry couldn't make it to supper last night, but I know you guys had fun with Chloe and Evelyn. So hi Bo and Mason. This looks like a great come around the corner guard. Purcell from Halifax is trying to build up an end as best they can. You know, they kind of made a little bit of a mistake there. You did want to get that in for second shot. And, you know, that one just came up a touch light. They weren't really sweeping it either, so it was really important for that one to be second shot. It didn't even matter if it was open, if it overcurled that corner guard. But now, because Netherlands can hit this and lie too. So now that they can hit this and lie too, that draw for Purcell, you know, it looks like a great shot. You know, it's a phenomenal draw, good coverage right down the corner guard. But you know, unfortunately, you're not second shot. So once this is hit, and if it sticks around, which it does, now Purcell's lying third shot. So now he does need to make this double to lie two. So just makes your shot a little bit harder. If that yellow rock came in another 4 inches and was shot rock over that rock in the back house, then this would be an easier shot. You could actually roll this wherever you wanted to, but in this instance, he has to make the double to lie two. Yeah, in that instant, right, you jam it, you're still only lying one. Now if the Netherlands makes this nose hit, that double is nearly impossible. So I wouldn't roll too far to the corner guard here. But because if you roll a little bit too far, it gives Purcell a chance to freeze onto it for shot rock. Right on the nose, and Purcell does not have a double. And they'd have to make a very tight hit and roll behind the corner guard. And if they make it absolutely perfect, again, since that rock that's top 12 foot, that yellow rock's top 12 foot, not shot rock, the Netherlands would have a pretty, you know, non-stressful freeze to either shrink down the scoring area or as well as getting the shot rock. So right on the nose here would be a great call, great shot. Ryan Dudka, you're out there watching. Thank you very much. You know, he's a big organizer and contributor to our junior event that we're having here upcoming the 29th, 30th, and October 1st here in Beaumont. It's a big junior Alberta Curling Series event that is bringing in curling teams from all over the country. We have BC, Saskatchewan, Northwest Territories, so it's going to be a phenomenal event. And the winner of the men's and the winner of the ladies event get a free entry into one of our Alberta Curling Series events that happens throughout the year here. So that's going to be fun down here at the Beaumont Curling Club. Come down, watch the next generation of our sport playing and competing for, you know, a little bit of money as well as an opportunity to play on this tour here throughout the year. Now that's a gigantic mistake here by the Netherlands. Just probably threw it a little bit heavy. They needed that one to stick in the house. Now Purcell's going to have a pretty stressful hit nose, and you know, now they're going to give up their two if both shots are executed. Renee Keane, thank you very much. Great job, Matt. Well, come on down here and you can be my co-broadcaster here at 2 o'clock. If you want to come down, I'll buy you a coffee, or I might still have half of this cinnamon bun if I don't devour it here from Chartier, one of our restaurants here in Beaumont and bakery. All right, now looks like, again, young curlers out there, if you're watching this, they have a nose takeout, you know, back of the house. He's not throwing it 100 miles an hour, right? Just throwing it nice and easy, probably a strong board weight. The reason for that is that the sweepers can control this rock a lot better and a lot easier if you're going to throw it 100 miles an hour. So sometimes you see the juniors come down, or even, you know, Tuesday night men's league, you know, Wednesday night ladies league, come down, you have a wide open takeout and you're throwing it 100 miles an hour. You don't have to. Allow your sweepers to sweep it, you know, allow some room for curl. Once you throw it hard like that, your sweepers don't have any chance to manipulate the rock down the sheet. So throw nice and easy, throw board weight, but you'll see that a lot at these level competitions. Anybody else out there that's interested in maybe doing some broadcasting, we do have 2 more games here today. A 2 p.m. game, which will be the C finals to qualify into the championship playoff bracket, which will be tonight at 7 p.m. As well as tonight we have a game at 7 p.m. that we need broadcasters as well. So I'll be more than happy to sit in the booth here for you and with you and shoot the crap and pretend we know anything about curling, and then we can have a bevy or 2 or anything like that. So anybody that's looking maybe at broadcasting, and we have a 2 o'clock game as well as a 7 p.m. game, reach out to myself. You can reach out online, info at curlbeaumont.ca, info at curlbeaumont.ca. Or if you have my cell phone, or online here at Facebook or YouTube, reach out and we can get you in the booth here for this afternoon. All right, nose hit for Team Purcell out of Halifax to get 2 on the board. And, this end kind of turned around quite a bit for them with the hit and roll out from Team Gordonson. So they're just cleaning this into the house again, not throwing it 100 miles an hour, right? You juniors and Tuesday night men's league. The Netherlands not too happy. As you can see, a little kick of the rock. He knew that he made a mistake there, hitting rolling out. So 3-2, heading into the 3rd end. Thank you again, Hub International Insurance. And we'll see you in the 4th end, or 3rd end.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening? Or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow, protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Ashland Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Ashland Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at ashland.com.
All right, we're back at the 2023 Alberta Curling Series Major, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Got a few people, more people watching online here. Tanner, Oregon, good to see from you, buddy. Luke Coley, it's been a long time, Luke. Hope all is well. You're a big mover and shaker. It's been a long time, but good to see you watching. All right, it's a 3-2 game. And the reason why this rock's going up there, for anybody else that doesn't know, there's a new rule in play from last year that if you throw a rock on the center line, the next 5 shots, that rock cannot be removed from the center line. So you saw that one there, just over curl for the lead there from the Netherlands team, and push that yellow rock off the center line. So that's why the rocks were removed. It's really going to try to promote a lot more rocks in play. The tick shot is with these athletes now, and the way they can sweep, and the ice being so good, the tick shot was not super easy, but at this level, you're making it 70-80% of the time, which is crazy. When they started the tick shot, it was made maybe 1 out of every 10 times, but these athletes have just gotten so good over the years. they needed to change. You know, every sport changes the rules and modifies them here and there because the athletes have gotten so good over the last few years. Every sport's had to go through it. So curling, obviously, with the brushes, you need a certain fabric now. It needs to be tested to make sure it doesn't manipulate the ice too bad. You know, the rocks in the center line can't be removed. It's just trying to make it better for the viewership, as well as, you know, make it easier for the team, or not easier, harder for the teams to blank the ends and run the rocks up and down the ice. So that's why that happened. Anybody else out there online, if you want to reach out, I got Facebook and YouTube up. So once again, huge shout out to our sponsors, Hack to House Solutions, which is our curling store in Edmonton. Just purchased a blade sharpening machine, and we're sharpening curling blades here in Edmonton. Try to save curling clubs, not trying to save, but saving the curling clubs lots of money on shipping, especially out here in Western Canada. We're also doing a doctor blade. So if you make an appointment, you can drop your blade off, go do some shopping, run around Costco, all that type of stuff. We'll sharpen it, come back in an hour and a half, pick up a blade, and head back to your curling club. So really trying to save clubs money with saving money on shipping, but also saving clubs on turnaround time. So hacktohouse.com for anything curling needs, as well as your ice manufacturing needs as well. Pebble heads, pebble cans, sticky mats, anything you need, reach out to hacktohouse.com. As well as Ice Advice, who has our sensors in the ice here. That's another reason why I'm telling you that we raised up the temperature for the next few draws here, and we're monitoring here on Ice Advice right on my phone. And it looks like we're right in that 24-degree range. So it should be a fantastic surface, should keep the speed there. And iceadvice.ca for all your ice advice needs, as well as getting sensors put in the ice. These sensors have saved us multiple times over the past 6-7 years. We have 8 clubs around Edmonton that we operate and work with them on their ice, as well as their management. So these ice sensors has saved us multiple times where the plant's turned off in the middle of the night, and if we wouldn't have got a notification on our phone to let us know that it's happened, we would have lost our ice and we wouldn't have been able to curl the next day. So it saved our ice, as well as it saved curling time as well. So iceadvice.ca, it's an absolutely fantastic company. Reach out to them. And they're definitely affordable, and you know, if it saves you once, it actually pays for the entire year of your and probably pays for 2 or 3 years of your Ice Advice fee. All right, little tick on the guard. We are seeing that a little bit here this morning. Probably getting a little bit caught on 2 or 3 extra inches of curl, but they'll figure it out. These athletes are phenomenal athletes, and they're working on this one hard to get it around the guard. And just a tick again. Kevin K, super footage, and great to see some curling on Facebook on Sunday afternoon in the UK. Big hello from Kevin. Isla K from Edinburgh, Scotland. Thanks for reaching out, Kevin. Absolutely, yeah. No, huge shout out to James Gordon, Curling Stadium. Do a phenomenal job here producing the games, and we've had people from Scotland. Well, we had a ton of people from Japan watching last night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning there, or something like that, or yesterday afternoon. Sorry. And we've had people from Halifax, people from Florida. Watching the game. So great job. Great shot there by Team Netherlands. Gordonson team. Just start, I would think by this end, the third end here, they'll be starting to give an extra inch or 2 of ice and really manage these rocks down the ice. So. Another big shout out to a few of our sponsors, Sea Change Brewery here in Beaumont. You're going to be seeing their logo come up in the screen here right about now. Phenomenal beer brewery in Beaumont, absolutely fantastic food, just right across the street from the curling club, so they see us a lot. And yeah, reach out to Sea Change if you come down to the Beaumont to watch some curling. Head over there for a beer in between, as well as Asham Curling Supplies, a sponsor of the Alberta Curling Series. Thank you very much, Asham, for your support of these athletes. You've always been there, Arnold, and we always want to be there for you as well. So hacktohouse.com. We carry Asham. We carry all the lines that you'd like to purchase. Reach out to hacktohouse.com. All right, we're looking like a little in-off action here for Team Netherlands. Going to throw this probably 100 miles an hour. Beautiful double screen there by Jamesy back in Saskatchewan. Says that he's turning his plant on right away. He's an ice maker as well, so us ice makers need about 6 or 7 different careers to be able to make it through the winter. This is close. Going to try to get it to curl a little bit. Little setback maybe. They were calling right off of his hands, so that's a tough shot. You know, at the end of the day, if you would have nosed it, that probably would have been the better result. Now yellow team Purcell is going to be able to lie 3. Not terrible problems at the moment for the Netherlands team Gordonson, but you know, they are going to lie 3. They don't. The yellow does not have the hammer, and you know, the scoring zone's pretty big still. So this is just top 12, top 8. They're going to have an opportunity to draw around the other way if they would like, or make a double. So yeah, so they're not too stressed out at the moment, but nice hit and roll. I don't know if I would go around the guard here with a hit and roll. I know you might be shot rock, but then that gives 2 guards for Team Purcell to draw around. I would probably just elect to hit this right on the nose. Then it gives Team Purcell something to think about. Probably even a better result. Hit and roll, corner frozen to the yellow rock, and I believe with that great camera work by Jamesy Gordon there, I believe red is shot. So if they're going to walk up and hit this, that means, yeah, red is shot rock. So that's actually the best result you could ask for. Big shout out to some of our local sponsors, just our curling club sponsors out here. Anybody out there that has a business or you know, frequents a salon, you know, even a brewery or a restaurant, lots in your community, and you're part of a curling club. Sponsorship in the curling club is very cheap and affordable for most businesses. So if you can, reach out. We can put logos in the ice any time of year. If a sponsor jumps on board in December, we'll put them in November. Now, reach out to your local companies and say, hey, why don't you throw a sign up at the curling club? You know, it's $300, but that $300 goes a long ways for our non-for-profit organizations. So big shout out to a few of our local sponsors after this one comes down the ice here. So they're going to manage this one for probably a little hit and roll. Leaning on it hard. And that's a good shot. Now Team Netherlands is probably going to just draw right around it, right top 4. Yeah, absolutely, right there. And, you know, they make this, they might be able to set up their deuce. So yeah, big shout out to our local sponsors. We have Buster's Pizza and Donair, CIBC, Roadrunner Automotive, Heartland Electric, Diamond Heating and Air Conditioning, D&D Driveline, Magnum Water Services, Home Hardware in Beaumont, the Leduc Co-op, Stewart's Tire, Alberta Best Insurance, Nisku Ford here in Nisku, Alberta. We have Sea Change Brewery, Steam Flow, Rad Style Cycle. So a lot of local companies, Fountain Tire, Beaumont, Ken's Furniture, STC Cabinet, custom cabinets. So thank you so much for all your local sponsorship. Tim Hortons here in Beaumont as well, for helping out the curling club. All right, they're trying to put this right top 4 foot. Kind of working it down the sheet. Gonna carve in there now. Fantastic shot. Top button. Dead buried. Fantastic shot there. Another thing on Facebook here from Daniel. The feed looks amazing. Doing a great job. Thanks for the coverage and the ability to watch. Well, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that type of good stuff, please. It helps us with our social media coverage, the ability to get sponsors. If you're a business out there listening to the live stream, if you want to get your company recognized on the live stream, or logo in the ice, or a commercial on our live stream, please reach out to Matt at abcurlseries.ca, Matt at abcurlseries.ca, or reach out here at the club at Beaumont, and we can definitely help out with that, and that's going to help our athletes support them in the future. All right, so the name of the game here for Purcell is to throw this top 4. Don't worry about tapping theirs back. Just shrink the scoring surface. The reason why you don't want to try to throw enough weight to tap it back is you might roll open. This looks like it's going to be a great, just over curled a bit. So that's the fear of playing that shot to tap it out or to tap it back. You make it real easy for the Netherlands to get their 2 back here. So if you would have thrown one just top 4 foot dead frozen to that red one, how does Netherlands get their 2? It's pretty much, not impossible, but an extremely, extremely difficult shot. So sometimes it's, it looks appetizing to tap them back, lie 1 and 2. But then again, you tap Team Netherlands rock back, you actually leave a nose hit for 1, rather than a really, really tough shot for 2. So the nose hit's super easy. The shot for 2 is super difficult. Just a dead freeze to that rock, and you would force them. Now you gave up 3 this game, so you need to force them to 1 when they have the hammer. So that was probably a little bit of a miscue. Now Netherlands has a shot for 2, same exact draw, and that's 2 red. So Netherlands heads up 5-2. Team Gordonson over Team Purcell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see everybody in a few minutes.
I've been raised on the farm since day 1, so I was born into it. My grandfather came in here in 1905. I want to continue the farm for him and generations to come. So
I think it's a privilege that we get to be here. It's just a wonderful way of life.
What job is there that you can go to work with your dad and brother, with your kids by your side? Doesn't get much better than that.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Asham Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Asham Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at asham.com.
All right, we're back at the 2023 Alberta Curling Series Major, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Couple updates out there. We have Team Dijon ahead of Team Dunbar at the moment, 5-0. We have a really close game here on sheet 4 between Team Tau, which is our university team, and Team Yanagazawa. I was announcing one of their games, and thank you very much for all of our Japanese listeners to give me the proper pronunciation of that name, but I still need some work on it. And it looks like they're blanked ends all the way through into the third end here. Once again, a huge shout out to Hub International Insurance. Reach out to Hub for all your needs. Please support them as they've supported us. And we have Team Morizumi right now up 3-0 against Team Rob Nobert. Again, Hub International Insurance, thank you very much for your generous sponsorship this weekend. Helps these athletes play for quite a bit more money than their entry fee. That's what we're trying to establish here at the Alberta Curling Series, but we do need sponsorships to be able to pay for, the ice time here at the Beaumont Curling Club, as well as, we do some different things here at the Alberta Curling Series. We, Gatorade, water, pop. We want to try to get some more sponsors so we can get these athletes playing for a little bit more money, or these athletes putting less money into the prize purse themselves and actually have a bigger prize purse for them. So, reach out to Matt at AB Curl Series, and we definitely can chat about the live stream and some sponsorship opportunities. Hope I lied to you. On sheet 4 here, we have Team Tau and Team Yanagazawa. And we have Team Tau up actually 3-0 on Yanagazawa right now. What a shot by Team Yanagazawa. Round a corner guard, tapped them back and got 3. Tie game there. Sorry, I was a little quiet because I was watching them scream on that shot call. And phenomenal shot there on sheet 4 by Yanagazawa. So that game is now tied, 3-3, going into the fourth end. All right, so kind of same setup as what we had here in the second end. We have Team Gosgens drawn in there, getting 3 reds in play, right around the center line. Both corner guards up for Team Purcell. And we have, I believe, probably a hit and roll coming up here, right behind their corner. But definitely talk about it, right? They're down 3 points again here, so they need to try to generate their deuce. They're kind of not running out of ends, but it's very important to generate your deuce and hold the other team to 1 point here as much as they can. It's always good to have those conversations. Big shout out to the city of Beaumont, as well as the team here at the Beaumont Rec Center, helping us out get the ice in here this year. We are obviously in for a few weeks earlier than we usually are. So big shout out to Andre and his crew. They've been a ton of help here. Such a great community, such a great bunch of employees and team members here at the city of Beaumont. So thank you very much. So for those of you online here, Beaumont is just a smaller city, just southeast of Edmonton. It's expanding huge right now. There's buildings and houses going up everywhere. Such a great community, has tons to offer. With francophone schools, we have Catholic schools, we have lots of public schools, we have a pool, we have, I think we have 3 hockey rinks now, a great curling facility that we're seeing here right now. We have just about everything that you'd like to have in a smaller city. You don't have the big city, the busyness of the big city. So reach out, take a look, and see if Beaumont might be in your future. All right, I think they've elected to tap things around rather than a hit, which is probably a smart call, being down 3. That's a really good shot. Yeah, absolutely. Tapping things around, you rolled behind your corner guard. That other red rock's behind the corner guard as well, but it's actually wide open, and it gives you something to freeze too. And then actually move those around, those red rocks around on the top 4 foot. So phenomenal shot there. And here comes some peels for the corner guards. Very good shot. The reason why they had to throw that from the center line out was that if they peeled it the other way, their corner guard could have ran into the rocks on the top button. So fantastic shot there. And now you're going to see Team Purcell probably come draw around another corner guard here, so, and freeze to that one that they've tapped back button. Or sorry, back 8 foot. Watching this one down the track here. Now sweeping it to curl. It's warping over there. Great shot. Absolutely dead buried. Round the corner guard. Now team Jordanson is going to try to make a little hit and roll off the yellow rock into the center line and try to group their stones. Kind of getting caught here a little bit on a little bit of under curl there. Now it's going to be interesting to see what Team Purcell wants to do here. He probably is good, more than likely a little hit and roll right off that one. Just roll in. I probably would like the hit and roll dead buried here. rather than leaving it open, because that yellow rock on the tee line isn't frozen dead to that red rock. So if they hit it nose here, these teams can throw a ton of weight, and you're going to be able to hit that and get rid of everything. So hit and roll dead buried would probably be the correct call here. Christina McMillan is watching. Hello, Christina. Hope all is well. Saw that you're a big softball champion, holding a trophy there a few weeks ago. Congratulations. Or slow pitch, sorry. It's an interesting conversation, and like, I think you're probably wanting to play the hit and roll here. I'm not sure what else the really conversation is, but really important to roll, even if you over roll it a little bit. But yeah, make the hit and roll dead buried. Aaron Bartling, how are you, sir? Thanks for watching. Again, huge shout out to James Gordon, who's producing the games back home there in Saskatchewan, back at his home. Great split screen action showing our title sponsorship for the weekend here, Hub International Insurance. A couple more of our local sponsors here, Boston Pizza here in Beaumont, as well as Ken Healy, Heart to Home Real Estate. Thank you very much, Ken. A little bit of an in-out release, as you saw the rock from he was sliding down the center line and saw it going outside of the center line, and then now it's starting to chime back in. Great shot. Great shot. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing that they wish they probably did was, that rock to spin in for third shot rock, or I guess fourth shot rock. But those two now are dead buried. You're gonna have the option to clean up some granite and possibly build up a big end here. So very nice shot by Team Purcell. Once again, we're at 2023 Hub International Alberta Curling Series Men's Major down here at Beaumont, Alberta, and down at the Beaumont Curling Club. Another huge shout out to our ice makers this weekend, Justin Runsman, Logan Yo, been putting in countless hours. Time out here, gonna bring in their coach. Just it is a pivotal shot of the game and probably the end. Up 3. They kind of want to get a fifth opinion. So when the timeout happens, the coach gets 1 minute once they get out there and start talking. No problem for the shout out there. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been fun covering these games. Again, anyone else that's in the area, today at 2 o'clock and today at 7, I need a little help in the booth. The only problem being in the booth by myself, well, I guess it's not a problem, is that I'm always right. All my opinions are correct, right? I had no one else telling me that I'm wrong. So anyone else that's interested to come down to the booth, 2 o'clock and 7 p.m., as well as tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. is the semifinal and 2 p.m. is the final. So, we're going to have some international flavor in the playoffs, as well as, we're going to have some, Aaron Sliczynski. He's already qualified for the semifinal. He's going to be real close to getting into the Grand Slams if he keeps playing the way this is, into the Sportsnet Grand Slams. So he's already into the semifinal. We have Team Brunner from Switzerland. He's also advanced right to the semifinal. All right, I think they've come up with a decision. So if teams competing for over $20,000 this weekend. And then we have Team Casper from the U.S. who has qualified into the quarterfinals of the event. Oh, I'm sorry. Team Cap has qualified for the semifinals. Team Brunner has qualified for the quarterfinals along with Team Casper from the United States. So right now we have an Alberta team, we have a Germany team in the semifinals, we have a Swiss team and a U.S. team in the quarterfinals. So you come down to the Beaumont Curling Club and see some great curling. We have some of the best teams in the world here this weekend. Oh, just a little bit of a chap off. This is probably going to give the opportunity for Team Purcell to make this double and lie 2, or hit and roll right in front and actually set up a possibility for 3, maybe 4 banger here. Another conversation. They do, like, you do want to get rid of one of these stones. If you don't get rid of one of these stones now, that stone in the 4th and your stone in the 8 foots might not be relevant anymore. So you've set up this perfectly, so you have a couple rocks behind a guard. Now you kind of want to eliminate a red rock so you can utilize those stones that are behind the guard. I'd even be thinking about the double there right on the center line. You hit that red rock is awfully lonely sitting there in the rings. I don't even think they've looked at that shot, but if they make that double, Team Gosgens from Netherlands is going to have to hit your rock, and then there's that double coming back. So I don't even think they're looking at that possibility right now. Like, I get that shot. That's a good shot, for sure. But you're down 3 with the hammer. I guess you get your 2 here. So you have to get 2, hold them to 1, get 2, hold them to 1, get 2 to win the game. So the odds with 4.5 ends, 5 ends left here, down 3 are pretty difficult. I think if you want to set up a 2 or 3 here, you probably need to make a double of some sort. But we'll see. That's why I'm back here and not playing out there. We got Jerry Duca watching now. We had Ryan watching earlier. Now we got Jerry. Good brothers from Gibbons, Bonnecourt area. Terrible referees, but great guys. They used to ref me in hockey, so I can say that. Oh, great shot. Fantastic shot by Team Purcell there, absolutely. Of course, I never did anything wrong to get any penalties from those guys. The real question is, how's the ice? Well, the ice upstairs in the bar is great. The ice out there, I've been told it's good. I don't want to say it's been fantastic, but it's been really good. I'm probably the worst critic, but Justin Runsman and Logan Yo have done an absolute fantastic job getting the surface ready. We wanted to get it ready about 10 days earlier than we did. But, yeah, absolutely, James Gordon. He says the ice in the bar is always the best. That's coming from a fellow ice maker there. You're 100% right. But yeah, we wanted to get the ice in about 10 days earlier than we did. But we had a couple little setbacks, a couple hiccups. We had the city had a brine leak in the floor last spring. So they pumped all the brine out of the system and fixed the leak. But in the meantime, the vessels that were holding all of the brine actually ended up leaking onto sheet 1 and 2. And we kind of picked up on it a few days after it leaked out, and then the company couldn't get back here for a few other days to clean it up, And then once the brine gets on the concrete, you can do as much as you possibly can to clean it up. But once the plant turns on and the concrete starts to contract, it actually pushes the salt, because brine is a salt solution that's in the brine lines, in the lines in the concrete. It actually pushes that salt and contracts the salt back up to the top of the surface. So we had to do a lot of, we actually ended up flooding that area and then chipping all the ice out because the salt would have got contained in some of the ice. We did that 2 or 3 times. If this rolls too far, this could be. Oh no, that's a good shot. I think they're lying 1-2. I think. If we get an overhead, or there is an overhead. Hold on. Oh no, they did roll too far. So Team Purcell is lying shot rock. But yeah, so we had to do that actually a couple times. We actually, while the plant was on, we had to use hot water, vinegar, and Dawn dish soap, and steam or floor scrub the concrete pad while the plant was on. So the ice it kind of slushed up, and then you had to scrape the slush off. Anyways, long story. Huge amount of work was put in by Justin Runsman, Logan Yo, and Kyle Winters to try to get the facility ready on time, as well as the staff here at the City of Beaumont. Andre and his crew, his team was absolutely phenomenal. So we got that cleared up. We got some spots on those 2 sheets that don't look the greatest, but the ice is playing very well. All right, very good opportunity here for Team Purcell to draw and freeze to this side one, and lie 2. So they're working the rock down here. It's starting to curl on them. Yeah, they need this to be the right line. They can tap it. They just need it to be a right line. That's snap. You couldn't have walked it down any better. Great shot. Phenomenal shot by Team Purcell. This is a tough shot for Team Gosgens. If they're not careful here, they could rip this out, take their own out. Yeah, right there. Just the third's like, yeah, we don't want to take that one out, because then they'll have an intern hit on the side red one, which you can't see in the frame right now, for 3. But that's a great shot. Absolutely fantastic shot. So you got to be real careful here not to give up 3. Actually, you got to be real careful here not to give up 4 as well. So update, what are we looking at here? The Dijon has beat Team Dunbar, so they're off to the final of the C final. Team Dijon, they've been in a battle all weekend. Seems like I think they've lost just about every final so far. Did they lose? They lost the A final to Slachinski. They lost the B final to Brunner, and now they're in the C final, and it looks like they will play the winner of Yanagazawa and Team Tau, which that game's tied up at the moment. I want to thank Team Dunbar, a new team this year that has come together, and they've entered into most of our Alberta Curling Series events. So huge shout out to Team Dunbar and their support of these events. All right, big shot here coming up. Looks like they've elected to throw the corner freeze. Very, very important shot here. Looks like they're watching it, starting to curl over pretty hard here, but good shot. They do have probably a normal weight takeout. Nose hit on that red. That yellow will hit the other red and stick there, and they might be able to score 3 here. might be able to score, yeah. Like the second, that's why he probably plays second and thinks that the quad's there to score 4. But I'm just kidding. I'd be thinking the same thing. What's the worst that can happen? Our curling team that's been together for upwards around 20, I think we're 22 years now, maybe 23 years. We're called the Dynasty Curling Team. Best curling team to never win a championship. Just kidding. We've won a few men's league championships. But yeah, no, that's the line we always say. What's the worst that could happen? I'd come down here, throw it 100 miles, probably take all of our yellows out and get them to score 4. That's probably what would happen on our Wednesday night league at the Abonair. All right, big opportunity here. I think it's, you know what, just hit nose and whatever happens, happens. You hit nose, you're guaranteed going to get your deuce, absolutely 100%. You know, you're probably guaranteed to get, you know, you're probably going to get 3 if you hit this on the nose. It all depends where your yellow one on the tee line there goes. But yeah, just nice, good throw here. Concentrate in getting your 2, and anything extra is a bonus. Can't see, you know, you're only going to see about 3/4 of this rock. You want to hit 3/4, maybe half. Half probably your shooter goes onto the back yellow or back red one in the back of the house. So big shot here. This looks close. Trying to get it to curl over. Oh no. Big mistake. 1 yellow, 1 red. Team Netherlands goes up by 4, 6-2. The Hub International Alberta Curling Series Men's Major.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow, protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
All right, we're back here at the 2023 Hub International Alberta Curling Series Major. Jerry Gadutka Dynasty. Yes, that's our pre-game ritual. We do a little chant before the game. After the game with a pickled egg and a beer. We're just about professionals, pretty much, at the Dynasty Curling for sure. Appreciate that, Jerry. Yeah, sounding great. Time of the year with multi-sports. Have to get ready for a round at the Goose, which is a golf course just north of Edmonton here by Gibbons, where we grew up. we'll certainly follow again with you throughout the year. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jerry, and everyone else out there. Like, share, repost, all that type of stuff for social media helps us out tremendously. My name is Matt Yo, doing the commentary here today with the Hub International Men's Major, as well as again, a huge shout out for to our ice crew, Kyle Winters, which is a business partner with Tim's Ice Manufacturing with myself, Hack to House Solutions, Blade Sharpenings, phenomenal gentleman, and even worse golfer. And Logan Yo, Justin Runsman, Aiden Proctor, and we have a phenomenal team with us. Sarah Brown, who's taken over the management side of our curling clubs and helping our curling clubs out, as well as we have a lot of vested interest in this curling world. We wanted to see succeed. Lots of passion, and anything we can do to help on the ice front, curling supplies front, anything you need for your curling club or your spiels, anything you need, let us know, and we're there for everybody. Ice makers, managers, clubs, or non-for-profit organizations, anything like that. timsice.ca, hacktohouse.com. We're all in here in the curling world, and we hope we can get some local support at hacktohouse.com here in Edmonton, as well as Tim's Ice Manufacturing. So thank you so much for all of our team and what they've brought to the curling world, and what we're trying to do, and trying to help out all our curling clubs. So big mistake by Team Purcell here in the last end. There's back and forth for the first 5 ends. Kind of, they had a shot for 2. I think they may have been talked into throwing it a little bit harder than they wanted to. The shot for 2 was definitely there. If they would have gotten a little bit lucky, they could have got 3. But I think he just kind of overthrew it a bit. So they're down 6-2. This is going to be a battle now in the 5th end. But Team Slichinsky, who qualified out of the A, was playing Team Dijon, and they were actually down 4-1 going into the 5th end, and they ended up pulling it out. So I asked Kerr Drummond, I asked Kerr Drummond after the game. I said, great job. How'd you guys stick with it? That was, it's tough in the A final, playing against a team that's playing really well, down 4-1. And he said, you just don't miss any shots for the rest of the game. So he said that they threw 8 perfect stones every end from there on out, and they just squeaked it out in the last end. So it is doable, but you got to string together, 32 of your best shots that you can against teams like this to get back in the game. So again, huge shout out to our sponsors for this weekend: Hub International Insurance, Sea Change Brewery here in Beaumont, just across the street from the Beaumont Curling Club. The Beaumont Curling Club, City of Beaumont, has been a fantastic supporter of this event so far. And we look forward to bringing more and more events here. We have the Ladies Major coming up next weekend, which we have 22 teams here registered for that event. I'm just going to pull up some of the team names that we have. It's going to be an absolutely phenomenal field. We have Adele Purcell, who's actually the team that we're watching right now is Ant, I believe. She's been knocking on the door for years and years, and just playing really well. Team from Edmonton. But Abby Marks, who placed really well in the U25 event here at the Saville Center a couple weeks ago. Jessica Wachowski, Wajtrajski. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get yelled at because I can't pronounce that name. She's great curler. Plays in a lot of these events. Jessie Hunkin, Kate Cameron, Taylor McDonald, and Megan Walter. Sorry, Kelly Stigsma. We have Maya Plett, and Alyssa Nedowin, who's our junior champions. I believe they're participating in the Worlds here coming up. Nikki Kaufman, sister of Jessie Hunkin. They've been battling each other for years in the Alberta Curling Series. We have Fujisawa, Selena Sturmey, Serena Grey-Withers, Wang Riao, and Yubing Park, just to name a few. Some absolute fantastic names, and we're looking forward to this ladies major next weekend. The weekend after the ladies major, September 29th, 30th, and October 1st, we have the Alberta Curling Series Junior event, which is bringing junior curlers all the way around Alberta and Canada, from Northwest Territories and a few other places, and that's going to be a big event here that weekend. So stay tuned to the Alberta Curling Series, abcurlseries.ca, for all your live streaming and all your news related to these events. And if you're in the Beaumont area or in the Edmonton area, come down to the city of Beaumont Curling Club, and watch some unbelievable curling that's going to happen here at the Beaumont Curling Club. Great shot by Team Purcell. It unfortunately just rolled a little bit too far, and it's in the opening between the center guard and the corner guard. Hello, Lindsay Ho, you're watching. Thanks for watching today. Jerry Gertz, Hupp, Holland Hupp. They are playing well right now. A couple unforced mistakes by Team Purcell, but we'll see what happens in the second half of the game here. Oh, touch unlucky. A little inside on that one, and it actually peeled across it and almost hit the back yellow one. But we got Team Purcell here with the hammer, lying 3 with quarter guards up. So they're licking their chops, thinking that this is need to string 3 more shots together, and they'll be right back in this game. Update on Team Yanagasawa versus Team Tao. Our U of A team versus the Japanese team. They are up. It is 4-3 in the 5th end. Four-3 for Team Tao, our U of A team, over Team Yanagasawa right now. Team Yanagasawa does have last rock. All right, lying 4, and it skips rocks. Gonna have to be ultra careful here. That one just looked like it curled a little bit too much. Maybe a touch heavy, touch too much curl. They were hoping to probably not completely bury it like that. So a little hit and roll here. Probably will get you the double, as well as maybe roll to a frozen rock on the side, 8-foot, 12-foot there. So a big shot here for Team Netherlands to get out of this end and put the pressure all back on Team Purcell there. Team Purcell there, that rock could have been, halfway guard. Didn't have to be in the house. Where it ended up is probably the worst position they could ask for. Another update here. Team Morozumi is up 4-1 against Team Nobert. Playing the 6th end, and Team Morozumi does have the hammer. Once again, huge shout out to our sponsors for the event this weekend: Hub International Insurance, Hack to House Solutions for all your curling needs, blade sharpening needs, Western Canada, save your club some money and turnaround time at hacktohouse.com. Tim's Ice Manufacturing, Curling Stadium, Sea Change Brewery here in Beaumont. This doesn't get out, they still have a chance. It doesn't. All right, well, this gives Team Purcell a huge opportunity. They don't want to hit and roll dead buried here. They actually want to hit this right on the nose. If they hit roll dead buried, that gives the Netherlands a team an opportunity to draw around those to lie shot and be a very tough shot. I don't know if they would play that shot being up 4 without the hammer. But if they hit this right on the nose, it's going to be a very, very tough double anywhere you look. They don't want to roll in at all. Even if they roll out just a hair, would be a lot better than rolling in a hair, because then that makes this double a lot easier. So big opportunity here for Team Purcell to hit right on the nose and get right back in this game. Don't want to over curl this too much. Now they're going for line. All right, well, they're dead buried. So this gives, there's really no double opportunities. It gives Team Gordonson, Netherlands here, an opportunity to hit and roll in that shot there, or, you know, if they want to take in the in-turn draw around the rocks that are top 12 right now, that's an opportunity as well. But being up 4, seeing 4, without the hammer, they're probably going to want to try to eliminate one and roll behind a corner guard. So, you know, again, you know, it's a terrible position to be in. You were up 4, playing the 5th end. You're probably looking at giving up 4 here, but you know, you're tied up playing the 6th end, so that means you have the hammer in the 6th end. If you score, that gives Team Purcell the hammer in the 7th, and then more than likely gives you the hammer in the 8th. So you get 2 hammers to the other team's 1, and you're tied. So not a horrendous, you know, turn of events. It's not good. But, you know, just make this shot and make Team Purcell have the toughest shot for their 4. Again, anyone out there on Facebook or YouTube, please like, share, do all that type of stuff. It really helps us out in the long term. All right, they're working on this hard. Hit and roll. I think it's going to be too far. Yeah. Too far. It's going to give a nose hit for Team Purcell for 4-ender here and tie the game up 6-6. So again, you young curlers out there and your Tuesday night ladies, your Wednesday night men's league, see how much ice they're taking here. They're going to throw probably just a firm board weight, which that means the rock is delivered, and if it's stopped, it would stop right at the backboards without touching it. So they're probably a firm board, and they don't want to throw this 100 miles an hour because they want to give their sweepers a chance to hold it. Looks like Adele Purcell in the back there, which is I believe the aunt to our Skip here. She looks nervous. She'll be playing in our ladies major here next weekend. Man, they're working on this hard. Didn't look like he was very positive out to the broom. He's working on it hard. Nose hits. Good shot. Gets us 4. 6-6. What a turn of events. Stay tuned to the Hub International Alberta Curling Series Men's Major.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Asham Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Asham Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at asham.com.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
All right, we're back after a big end here for Team Purcell. 6-6 in the 6th end. All the momentum on Yellow Rocks here for Team Purcell. The Hub International Insurance Men's Major here at the Beaumont Curling Club. Matt Yo here from the Alberta Curling Series, Tim's Ice Manufacturing, and Hack the House. Reach out to hackthehouse.com for all your curling, blade sharpening, and curling product needs. Even hockey rinks if you're out there. All right, we got an end shaping up here. Top 4-foot corner guard, and then a guard on the rock top 4. So I think the teams have figured it out, and they're going to be shooting lights out here for the next couple ends. Nice draw around the corner guard there, probably about an 1/8 open. Going to be throwing just through weight to tap it out. Sweeping it hard out of his hand. Going over our local brewery here, Sea Change in town's logo. Looks like he might be a perfect shot here. Absolutely. Purcell might have got some confidence after the last end there, getting right back in the game. Update on Sheet 2 here, Morozumi versus Team Nobert. Morozumi just got 1 in the 6th end, so he goes up 5-1. Team Netherlands seems just a touch flustered here. But they have 2 corner guards up. 1 yellow rock behind the tee line. And then 1 yellow rock top 8 foot. So they are set up here as long as they can string some shots together. Thank you for everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook. Please share, like everything you see from the Alberta Curling Series, abcurlseries.ca. Anybody out there with a business or anyone interested to get their information on our live stream or as a sponsor of the Alberta Curling Series, please reach out to Matt at abcurlseries.ca. And we'll definitely love to get your commercial on the live stream or ice logo in our ice or anything like that. So right there, Hub International, huge sponsor for the weekend. Thank you very much. Ash from Curling Supplies, another sponsor of the Alberta Curling Series. We have Ash from Curling Supplies, everything available at hacktohouse.com right here in Edmonton. If you need any curling supplies, reach out to hacktohouse.ca. Brooms, sliders, grippers, anything you need, reach out to hacktohouse.com. All right, gonna look like he's gonna try to draw behind this corner guard again. Trying to freeze to that back 12-1. Great shot, absolutely fantastic shot there. Shot rock, dead frozen. Now they're playing the game around the corner guards. Adele standing up now in the back. You can tell she's a little nervous. She's looking back over at me laughing, telling me to shut up. It's way more nerve-wracking back here than it is throwing the rocks, I'll tell you that much. All right, here's the probably about a back liner. Try to keep the line and keep their rock right frozen to Team Netherlands. Maybe about a hack later. Great shot there, yellow shot rock now. Jerry, you are right. Great end by Purcell to tie the game up. They took that Kerr Drummond advice, being down that much, make every single one of your shots and you get back in the game. So I'm pretty sure they went 8 for 8 that end. They're going to try to do the same thing here. But now the Netherlands is backs up against the wall here. They absolutely love and need to score this end, get the momentum back as well as get the lead back. Update here on Sheet 5. Team Tau, and Yanagasawa, they blanked the 5th end. So it is 4-3 for Team Tao over Team Yanagisawa from Japan. In the 6th end, Yanagisawa has hammer. All right, real big run back here. If they don't make this one, then Team Netherlands, Team Gordonson will have the opportunity to freeze to that back yellow run around the corner guard again here. So very crucial shot in this end. Looks like they need to go on this pretty hard. Might be a double jammer. Gonna get it out? Does not. All right, so now Team Netherlands needs to get rid of some yellows if they want to try to get that back red one into play, which that would probably be the first shot to call. So they're going to need to make a double in their last 3 rocks here to make that back red one count. Fairly big mistake there. You definitely, I know you're trying to make the roll, maybe even the double, but you definitely wanted to stick around there. It was really, really important to have 2 red rocks in the house and not let Purcell get off the hook like this. So a couple big mistakes over the last couple of ends here by Team Gordonson, by the Netherlands. Again, huge shout out to our local sponsors here at the club, Beaumont Curling Club. You know, again, if you're part of a curling club out there and know a business or two, ask them to get out there and sponsor, put some advertising in the curling club. Very cheap advertising, and get a ton of eyes on it. Like, we're gonna have over probably 5,000 views of our live stream here this weekend. I'm sure Jerry could probably get those numbers for us, but you know, just those views with our local sponsors here in the Club of Beaumont, you know, they're not sponsoring the Alberta Curling Series, but they're part of the club, right? So that's what we're here is to try to help the clubs out as much as we can, keep them viable, keep them going as best as they can, and every little dollar counts. So, you know, wall signs here at Beaumont are $300. Ice signs you see out there, the big Sea Change logo in the middle of the ice is $600 a year. You know, we have another one in the middle of the ice, Steam Flow on sheet 3, who's another real big provider to the curling club. You know, they're $500-600 a year. The Scoreboard signs that you can see behind the players, Fountain Tires, STC, Custom Cabinets, MP, fueled by Integrity, you know, Best in Alberta Best, Ken's Furniture, Buster's Pizza, CIBC, Roadrunner Automotive, Heartland Electrical, Diamond Heating and Air Conditioning, DND Drivelines. You know, those are all $300-400 a year sponsors, and you're going to get tons and tons of exposure throughout the season for these sponsors and for your local businesses. So if you're part of a curling club and know a business or two, or you frequent a business in your community quite often, head out there, see if they'd be interested in advertising in the curling club, And if you do see an advertiser in the curling club that you're currently at, you know, the next time you're in that business, say, hey, thanks for supporting the curling club. Thanks for helping them out. You know that their sponsorship's getting some recognition, and that's really helps the curling clubs. We're trying to find any added revenue anywhere we possibly can to help the curling clubs out, keep them viable, you know, provide some junior equipment, all that type of stuff. So every word of mouth, everything really counts. So please help out the curling clubs, help out your community, and get the word out there. So, all right, we got a draw. I think we're trying to tap something back here a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. And now Team Netherlands is going to probably try to make a double and leave them sitting second and third shot, and then see what Purcell does to be able to get a couple this end. Oh, my mistake. Now update Team Yanagisawa and Team Tau. Team Yanagisawa actually got one in the fifth end, and they're tied 4-4 coming home in the sixth end. They just put the score marker in the wrong spot. So tie game between Team Yanagisawa and Team Tau. I think they're trying to line up the triple. But again here, very, very important to make the double at least and lie second and third shot. If you do that, you know, Purcell might hit and roll out because they're not going to leave two red runs in there. You know, maybe he flashes, maybe he falls out of the hack. Who knows? But if you hit and not lie second and third, there's no pressure on Purcell whatsoever. So I think what he's elected to do is actually hit the one top forefoot and roll in and roll over to the side, maybe behind the corner guard and behind and throws into that rock on the side 8 foot instead. Whatever he does here, he needs to make sure that he's second shot. Probably like a firm hack to a board weight shot here. This one should curl. Yep. Pretty good shot. You know, gonna probably leave a pretty simple nose hit for Team Purcell here. That's They made that shot maybe a little bit more difficult than they needed to be. They would have had to just miss that top red corner guard to make the shot that they were calling with that turn. So if you're going to play that shot, you might have looked at playing the other turn at it. But yeah, this should be a pretty, board weight again, firm hack. Curl around that corner guard and hit it right on the nose. Then it's going to push Team Netherlands, Team Jorgensen to do the in-turn draw to the button for their 1 point. They jam this. It sticks in. They're going to have a nose hit for 3. Oh, boy. I didn't want to say anything because I've been, being a little critical of both teams here today, but I thought they'd play more weight at that. They needed to remove that red rock out of play, and you had 8 feet for your shooter to roll and still be in play, maybe even close to 10 feet. So I thought maybe they'd play a little bit more weight at that, maybe a firm board or even a control weight. But back and forth we go here at the sorry, I got a pesky fly in here. Here at the Alberta Curling Series Major, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Reach out to Hub International for all insurance needs. Hack to House Solutions, blade sharpening, pebble heads, paint, anything you need for your curling club or your hockey rink. Please reach out to hacktohouse.com, as well as any curling products you need, brooms, gloves, sliders, pants. Reach out to hacktohouse.com for all your curling and ice needs. All right, big weight, double takeout for 3. This end's turned around tremendously. Working on it hard out of his hand. Working on it hard. And he's made it. 3 points. What a turn of events here. 9-6 going into the 7th end. Team Gosgens, over Purcell.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow, protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Calling all curlers, novice to pro. Asham Curling Supply's patented rotator disc system lets you customize your slider right in the store. Velcro attachments make it easy to find the sliding platform that's right for you. Shop Asham Curling Supplies, 700 McPhillips, online at asham.com.
All right, we're back here at the Hub International Alberta Curling Series Men's Major. Absolute fantastic scoreboard there. 3, 2, 2, 1, 4, 3. Lots of defense in this game. And yeah, so buckle up. This could be an interesting couple ends. So 9-3. We might run out of scoreboard here before we're done. Might have to run out there with a Sharpie and put up a few more numbers. But there's been some great shots made here for 2 and for 3 and for 4. So we'll see what happens over the next couple ends. What you're watching here is the quarterfinal for the C event at the Hub International Alberta Curling Series Men's Major. Winner of this game will compete against, let me just double check it here. Sorry, should have had this at my fingertips. Winner of this game will play Team Morozumi, as Morozumi just finished up their game and beat Team Nobert. So the winner of this game plays Team Morozumi at 2 p.m. for the C qualifier. And at 7 p.m. will be the quarterfinals in the money area for the championship. Quarterfinals at 7 p.m. tonight here at the Beaumont Curling Club. If you're watching, come on down to the Beaumont Curling Club. Watch some unbelievable curling action that's happening here. International teams from all over the world: Japan, Germany, Korea. What else? Where else we got? Netherlands. We had a New Zealand team, Team Hood. Yeah, a U.S. team, Team Casper, who was runner-up in the U.S. Nationals last year. They've qualified, already playing in the semifinals. Team Sluchinski from Alberta here. They've qualified out of the A, which means they are right to the semifinals of the championship. And Team Cap from Germany has also qualified out of the A, who is in the semifinals for the championship tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Great work by James Gordon there. Split screen action. These guys have absolutely nailed it out of the park here at Curling Stadium, Curling Zone, for broadcasting these events. Hit them up on YouTube, as well as Alberta Curling Series at YouTube. If you're watching online, please hit subscribe, like, share, all that other type of stuff that helps us out with our YouTube and our social media followers. Any businesses out there, anyone that's interested in advertising for the Alberta Curling Series, please reach out to Matt at albertacurlingseries.ca. So it's Matt at abcurlseries.ca, or head to the website at abcurlseries.ca. We can get you in the ice logos there with Hack to House, Tim's Ice Manufacturing, Ice Advice, Hub International Insurance, Boston Pizza, Beaumont, CIBC, Rolanda Cardinal, I believe her name is. I'll have to double check that for the next live stream. We're going to see some peels made here. Probably a little bit more defensive in this end, I would imagine, being up 3 again for Team Netherlands. Again, next weekend we have our ladies major event, which we have 22 teams from all around the world. It's going to be an absolute fantastic event down here at the Beaumont Curling Club, the city of Beaumont. Anyone in the area, swing by, have a brew, buy me a brew, watch some great curling. Corner guard going to go up here. Team Purcell, is pretty set up fairly well here. 2 corner guards with 1 rock in the house. Trying to, get their deuce, at least, get back in the game. So again, nice peel. A couple updates. We have Team Morozumi advancing, beating Team Nobert 6-1. We have Team Dijon advancing to the C final, beating Team Dunbar 6-1. And we have a tie currently right now with Team Yanagasawa versus Team Tau, 4-4 in the 6th end. And of course, this game here, we have Team Gosgens, Team Netherlands, up 9-6 against Team Purcell from Halifax. Great shot here by Team Purcell. Fantastic. All right, they're set up well here. 2 rocks in the house, 1 dead buried around their corner guard. The corner guard up. See if they can keep building on this. Both teams are playing very well. There just seems like there's a 1 or 2 misses per end that's kind of put each team in a pickle. It seems like one team makes every single shot each end, and then the other team seems like they missed 1 or 2. And that is a combination. The ingredients of a 9-6 game after 6 ends. Absolute fantastic curling shot right there. Great cross the house double. Absolute, yeah, fist pumps all around. Great shot. So Team Purcell is going to try a little hack waiter, maybe board weight, hit and roll behind their corner guard here again. Looks like they hit it right on the beak. Now Team Netherlands is probably going to want to hit both of those rocks out of play. So as silly as this sounds, that rock being up 3 in the top 8 really isn't helping them very much, because that is another rock that Team Purcell could go around and make your shot real difficult. So right now, if we could hit both of these rocks actually out of play, that will block the draw around the corner guard, and then they'll have just 1 rock to go around. So yeah, we'll see what the call is here. Again, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, anything watching, please like, share, subscribe, abcurlseries.ca. Looks like they're just managing this down the sheet. Probably a good control weight. They're just going to take the 1 out. So that is the only problem with that shot right there, is that now this gives them the in-turn draw right around, and you probably only need to bury 3/4 of your yellow rock, and then that red rock isn't available for advancement onto your rock because it's overlapped with the rock that you just threw. So 2 shot calls here. One is the double roll behind your corner guard, or the draw back button around the reds. And it looks like he's elected to make the double roll behind the corner. Curling's a funny game because there's usually 2 or 3, 4 shots that are available, and all of them are the right call if they're made. So if you make shots, it doesn't really matter what you call. It's the right shot. So first skip stone here by Team Purcell in the 7th end. Looking for a double roll behind their corner guard here at the Hub International Alberta Curling Series Major. He's hard right out of his hand, trying to keep it straight. He's not the greatest result. Team Gosgens is just going to hit that right on the nose, maybe a flop to the center line a little bit. Ideally, honestly, if you could hit this and flop to the other side of the center line, it might block off both draws and make it a really wide in-turn draw for one. if he got this just to the other side of the center line. The out turn would be blocked by that corner guard that's up there, and then the in turn would be, semi-blocked by the rock that's rolling over to the center line. So that would be the ideal placement of this stone. But I think, being up 3, he's just concerned to, make it go away, hit it right on the nose. Worst case scenario, he's going to be up 2 coming home with the hammer. They're on it pretty hard out of his hand here again. Looks like they're just going to hit and stick around. Yeah. So 2 shots, either an in-turn draw to the 8-foot for 1 or a nose hit for 1, whatever he's looking for. Looks like it's the draw. So draw for 1 for Team Purcell to try to go down 9-7, coming home without the hammer. And this game has been no short of interesting, so nobody knows what's going to happen. So last shot of 7th end at the Hub International Alberta Curling Series Men's Major. Team Purcell drawing full 8-foot for 1 point. Probably in the neighborhood of 14-6, 14-7. Looks like he picked this one up right out of his hand. The broom holder's coming out to give him a hand here. It's really curling hard, so I don't know if he actually was very positive with his release. So he's got to lean on it. Got to lean on it. Got to lean on it. I don't think he got it there. 1 red. 4 up. We'll see if it's Velcro. And it is, yeah. Good game. Up and down. Fantastic shot making. Team Gosgens, Team Netherlands off to the final of the C qualifier here at 2 o'clock. Thanks for watching at the Alberta Curling Series Men's Major, brought to you by Hub International Insurance. See you at 2 o'clock.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening? Or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow, protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.